Today we will be making the 3D stitch cowl 2 ways.
Great for Christmas gifts.
The first cowl we will be making today is the rainbow cowl, and the second will be the purple cowl. The 3D stitch is a stitch done by Fiber Spider. He has approved me to do my design of the cowl in this tutorial. So let's get started. The rainbow stitch cowl shown here was done in Dancing Baby by Ice Yarn, which is a 3-weight yarn. It can be done in pretty much any yarn you'd like. We will be replicating this cowl in a 3-weight sugar wheel yarn today using a 4.5 millimeter hook. So the stitch is done in a 3+2, so you can make it pretty much as long as you want. I'll be chaining 30 to begin with, and then 2 for the turning chain. So get your yarn, your favorite yarn, your hook that corresponds with the yarn, and your darning needle, and we will get started. Okay, so I have my sugar wheel yarn here. It's Gelato My Motto. It is a 7-ounce, 355 yards. It is a 3-weight yarn. Let me turn it around. I'll show you the beautiful colors. There's the beautiful colors. Again, it's a 4-weight yarn. My bad. So it's a 4-weight yarn, and there is 325 meters. It's 100% acrylic. I tend to be a little bit, how shall we say it? My stitches are a little bit looser. That's why I'm going down a little bit on the hook size. So I'm going with the 4.5 millimeter hook. So let's get started with a slip knot. There we go. And we're going to chain 30. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. And now you need 2 for your turning chain, 1 and 2. So we don't count the loop on your hook. You want to go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you're going to double crochet in that space. Now, for keeping your edging looking nice, I would say go in either the back loop or just the top. Double crochet, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. Let me adjust how I have that pulled. There we go. Get some more yarn here. Sorry about that. And now we're going to double crochet all the way across. Pull up a loop, pull through 2, insert your hook, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull up a loop, pull through 2, insert your hook, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, This is an absolutely beautiful stitch. It gives so much texture, as you saw when I showed you the rainbow cowl. And you can do so much with it. And it's just a fun stitch. Okay, we're almost to the, oops, that yarn decided to split on me. Almost to the end of the row. And if I'm going too fast, you can always pause the video. Oh, let me get some more yarn here. And as you saw, you can use a solid yarn, you can use a slow changing yarn, as you saw in the rainbow. I found it looks beautiful either way. Okay, this is your last one. Okay, now you chain up 3, 1, 2, and 3. Turn your work. Okay, we skip the first space here, then we insert the hook here, and we place 3 double crochets in that first space. So 1, 2, and 3, and then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 2 spaces and 3 double crochet. 1, 2, and 3, chain 3, 2, and 3, skip 2, yarn over, insert your hook, 3 double crochet, 2, and 3, and then you chain 3, 3, skip 2, and 3 double crochet in the next space. Now if you're familiar with the chainless foundation, you can, oops, that split. You can always replace this with a chainless foundation. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, skip 2, 3 double crochet, 2, and 3, chain 3, skip 2, 3 double crochet, 2, and 3, chain 3, skip 2, 1, 2, and 3, chain 3, skip 2, 1, 2, again, don't pull out enough yarn, and 3, chain 3, 2, and 3, skip 2, 1, 2, and 3. And then you chain 3, 3, you skip 2, whoop, 1, oops, wrong one, wrong spot, apologize. There we go. 1, 2, and 3, and then single crochet into that turning chain. So you count up, make sure you're single crocheting into that turning chain. So chain 3, turn your work, and then you want to back post and 3 double crochet or back post double crochet to that first double crochet. Then you chain 3 and you move to the next one, 3 back post double crochet, to the first double crochet of your next cluster of double crochets. There we go, and you chain 3, and you do, whoops, 1, 2, 3, and I don't have enough slack on my yarn. Chain 3, you go to the next cluster, and on the first one, 1, 2, and 3, and let's take a look at it so far. There you are so far. So let's keep going. 1, 2, 3. There we go 1, 2, and 3, chain 3, oops, got caught on the wire, 1 double crochet, 2, and 3, and now we chain 3, and then 3 back post double crochet, 1, 2, and 3, chain 3, and 3 back post double crochet, 1, 2, and 3, chain 3, 2 and 3, 3 back post double crochet, 3, chain 3, 3 back post double crochet, and double crochet into your turning chain. Chain 3, turn your work, 3 back post double crochet on that first double crochet from before, 1, 2, and 3. It may help to pinch it like this as you're working with that first one, and then chain 3, and then move to the next one, 3 back post double crochet, there's 3, 3 double crochet back post on the next one, chain 3. Now I made mine 22 rows long before to fit around my neck. You can make it as long or as short as you need it to fit around your neck. Some people like them a little bit tighter, a little bit looser. That's going to be all up to you. And that's without counting this portion. That's just counting this portion here. So 3. So that's going to be entirely up to you on how long you know, how loose you want it, how tight you want it. And basically what I did is I just worked it and then I measured it around my neck. And we'll go a few more rows, and then we will I'll show you how to end it. And then I slip stitched it together. You can single crochet it together, whichever one is your preferred method of joining. And 3, 2 and 3, 3 back post double crochets. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. 1, 2 and 3, 3 back post double crochet. 1, 3, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and find your top of your turning chain, which will be there, and double crochet into it, and chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, turn your work, yarn over, and 3 back post double crochet into the first double crochet. 2, and 3, chain 3, and the next one, oops, 3 back post double crochet. There's 1, 2 and 3, chain 3, yarn over, and back post double crochet. Chain 3, back post double crochet, chain 3, back post double crochet. That's 2 and 3, chain 3, back post double crochet. 1, 2 and 3, chain 3, three back post double crochet, okay, go ahead and keep doing some more. I'm going to go ahead and do some more off camera, and we'll meet back in shortly. We are finishing up row 21. We're doing the 3 double crochet back post double crochets. 1, 2, and 3, and the double crochet in the top of the turning chain. So 1, 2, and 3. Chain 3. Turn your work. And now to finish the final row, you double crochet in the first double crochet, and each double crochet across. Get some more yarn there, sorry about that. Now I am doing this to the sides of my neck, so you may need it a little bit longer, a little bit shorter if you like it tighter. Now we're not chaining in between these, we're just going a double crochet all the way across in each of the back post double crochet. So we're not chaining in between. Got my yarn in an awkward position over there. And as soon as we get to the end, I will show you how I joined the other one. And this one we will do a little bit different because not everybody likes slip stitch. So we will do a little bit different on this one, so you can see you can do different ways to join if you're not a fan of slip stitch, which is absolutely fine because it is your project, and as you know, you can modify anything to suit your particular taste of how you want to join it, which is what I love about these projects and crochet. You can do you. So by all means, adjust it to suit you, just like the length if you want it longer or shorter to meet your specifications. You may want a longer cowl or a shorter cowl, or that's the fun of this, as well as the next one we'll do here in a bit. You can make it a little bit longer or shorter, or taller if you like. Okay, now we're at the end of the row. You find the top of your turning chain, 1, 2, and 3. Insert there. Okay, we're going to stop here for just a second because I'm going to show you the other one, so you can see how I slip stitched it. Okay, so there's the slip stitch version of the join, and then we're going to bring the other end around so you can see there's the end. So we are going to basically just So what we can do is we find where our first space is, and insert our hook. Oops. There we go. Oh, well, I've got it. There we go. So what you can do is you can just do a single crochet join, and then go to the next one, and do the same thing, and do that. Oops. It's being fiddly all the way across. And just line it up on the other side. So you can do however you want to do it, however you want to join it. So you can slip stitch it, you can try not to get your stuff all wonky. That one's split. There we go. Just make sure you grab both sides of the V's, so you have a V here and a V there, so you can pull it through, and you have it straight across. And you can also just sew it together if you want. I know a lot of people don't like sewing and they'd rather just stitch it together. So go ahead and finish that, and we will start back in just a minute on the second cowl. So grab your favorite yarn, your hook that corresponds with it, and I'll meet you back in just a minute. Now we will be making the purple 3D stitch cowl. It's designed a little bit differently. So get your favorite yarn, your corresponding needle, and a darning needle to sew in your ends. This particular one was made with Ice Yarn Favorite for weight. As you can see, it's a thicker yarn. It's 100% acrylic, and the base chain for this one will be 60 plus 2 for a turning chain. It's the same stitch, just a little bit different. So I will show you the yarn that I'll be using. It is a Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek Low Pill Fiber. It is a 4-weight, 170 meters, 186 yards. It is also 100% acrylic. It recommends a 6mm hook. I will be using a 5. And the color is teal green multi 910. So go ahead and grab your yarn and we will get started. Okay, oops, I grabbed a pen instead of my needle, or my hook, sorry. Go ahead and place a slip knot on your hook and chain 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, whoops, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, and then 2 for the turning chain, 61 and 62. Okay, now we're going to double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you don't count the loop on your hook. Now to keep it looking nice on the bottom, you can either go in the back loop or the top here and do a double crochet. So you yarn over and pull a loop up, yarn over again, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and you're going to do a double crochet all the way across. Just like we did in the first one. Pull through 2, but if you didn't watch the first one, I'll walk you through all the way. Yarn over, now if you want to and you're familiar with the chainless foundation, you can do a double crochet chainless foundation, but if you're not, you're fine to do it this way too. Whichever one you're happy with. And I chose this yarn so you can see what a color changing yarn looks like, other than just a solid. And since this yarn is just a little bit thinner than the other yarn that I did in the purple, I thought it would be just a kind of fun texture to show you. Whoops. And I've been kind of really wanting to use this yarn, so so just something to do different. Now if I'm working a little bit fast, you can always pause the video and catch up. It is not a problem. Whoops. I really do enjoy this particular yarn. It's just very nice to work with. Not that the other one wasn't very nice to work with. It was very, very, very good to work with. But so far this one is going quite well. And I have really enjoyed making this pattern for you and doing this stitch is so much fun. It really is. I have enjoyed working with it. It is so beautiful, and just each of the yarns that I've played with working with it and the color patterns just bring it out even more. It's a lot of fun. I'm very interested to see what you do with it. So I hope you leave comments in the comments below, and if you have social media, please tag me if you make these projects. And if you'd like to join the Facebook group, there is a link in the description below. You're more than welcome to join and post your pictures in the Facebook groups. If you have Instagram, that's also below. You're more than welcome to tag me in that as well. I would love to see your pictures of what you come up with in color-wise, or just when you make them. I'd love to see them. Oop. Okay, we're at our last stitch. Now we chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Now turn our work. Yarn over in the, not the first, but the second space. Put 3 double crochets. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then there's the second one. Insert your hook, yarn over, and then the third one. Now you'll chain 3, 1, 2, 3, then you skip 2, and then you put 3 more double crochet, two, and all in the same space, and 3, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 2, 1, 2, 3 double crochets again, 2, and 3, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 2 spaces, Oops. Oh. 3 double crochet again. 1, 2, and 3, chain 3, 2, and 3, skip 2 spaces, and the third, oops, you put 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3, chain 3, skip 2 spaces, and in the next space 3 double crochets, chain 3, skip 2 spaces, and in the next space 3 double crochets, there's 1, oops, there's 3, chain 3, 2, and 3, skip 2, and in the third space 3 double crochets, there's 1, there's 2, and there's 3, chain 3, skip 2, and in the third space 3 double crochet, there's the third one, chain 3, 1, 2, and in the third space 3 double crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, whoops, try that one again, there we go, there's your second double crochet and the third, chain 3, skip two spaces, and in the third 3 double crochet, chain, oops, nope, need 2 more in there, there's a second and the third, chain 3, skip 2, and in the third 3 double crochets. Just 1 second, I got a little tangle there. Okay, 2 more, 1, 2 for a total of 3, chain 3, 2, and 3, skip 2, and in the third 3 double crochets. Make sure you're getting under both those V's, 2 and 3, chain 3, skip 2, and in the third in the third space 3 double crochets, there's 1, 2, and 3, chain 3, 1, 2, and in the third space 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3, skip 2, and in the third space 3 double crochets, chain 3, 1, 2, and in the third space 3 double crochets, chain 3, skip 2, and in the third space 3 double crochets, chain 3, skip 2, and in the third space 3 double crochets, and in your turning chain 1, 2, and 3, 1 double crochet in the top of the turning chain. Just turn it and find the top of your turning chain, get in there and double crochet, chain 3, and turn your work. Now find your double crochet, the last one. So you've got your 1, 2, and 3, and then you're going to do 3 back post double crochet in that first double crochet there. So you slide your hook in right to left, pull up a loop, and then you yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's your first one. Yarn over, insert your hook again, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over. If you don't drop it, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook again, yarn over, pull the loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, and you do the same thing on the next one. Oops, looks like I split something there. There we go. Yarn over, pull the loop. So 3 more back post double crochet. There's 1, 2, and 3, and chain 3, and we'll do a total of 8 of these rows. Well, for my neck size, you'll have to measure it on yours. Some like them shorter, some like them longer. So there's 1, 3. Okay. So we will keep moving on. Double crochet back post 3 times in each of the first double crochets, and then chain 3, oh, I only have 1 there. Let me fix that and I'll be right back. But go ahead and keep working 3 double crochets across chain 3 while I fix my error. Okay, somebody should have yelled at me that I missed that spot. Well, it's all fixed and I think I caught up with you. So let's continue with our back post double crochet 3 times in our cowl. So there's 1. Oh, that one's split. 2, 3, chain 3, 2 and 3, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, chain 3, yarn over, whoops, 1, 2 and 3, chain 3, 2 and 3. I think you're going to really love how this one turns out as well. There's 1, 2 and 3. Uh-oh. Got a little bit of a knot here. 1 second. All fixed. Sorry about that. There's 3, chain 3, and 1, 2, chain 3, we're on the last one here. If for some reason you're not and you need to pause, go ahead. Good gracious, there we go. 2 and 3, yarn over and find your turning chain. 1, 2 and 3. Insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, chain 3, turn your work. Again, the easiest way to do this one is to kind of turn it, find your first double crochet, and then insert your hook, yarn over, and complete your first back loop double crochet. And then your second one, and then your third one. and chain 3. Okay, yarn over. Sorry, got a little upside down there. There's 1. There's 2. And there's 3. Chain 3. Let me straighten that out the right way. There we go. And then the next one. 2 and 3. Chain 3. All the way across. Some reason that split. Let me fix that. There we go. And then you chain. Did not fix the last one. Chain 3. And this is what you've got going so far. You can see the definition of the stitch and how the bottom of the cowl will look. So let's keep going. Oh. So like I said, if you did decide to go longer on this, it will look just as beautiful. And it is a 3+2 stitch. So you can do all sorts of fun things with this. 2 and 3. You can probably make a blanket, you can make a scarf, all sorts of things. Chain 3. What other things might you make with this? And do you have anyone in mind to give these cowls to? 2, 3. I have a couple people in mind. Oops. Chain 3. This is the last stitch or cluster. For this row. Yarn over. Find your turning chain, the top of it. Insert your hook. Make sure you grab both of them. Pull up a loop and finish your double crochet. Chain 3. Turn your work. Yarn over. And you're going to do 3 back post double crochet on the first double crochet there. Pull up your loop. Pull through 2. Pull through 2. This is the second one. And the third one. Okay, let's keep going. 3 back post double crochet on the next double crochet. Oh, nope, chain 3 first. 1, 2, and 3. Now we do 3 back post double crochet. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 3. 3 back post double crochet. chain 3, three more back post double crochet, chain 3, three back post double crochet on the next double crochet of that cluster, chain 3, three back post double crochet on that first double crochet of that cluster, chain 3, three back post double crochet, chain 3, three back post double crochet on that first double crochet, chain 3, three back post double crochet, chain 3, three back post double crochet, chain 3, three back post double crochet on the double crochet of the next cluster, chain 3, chain 3, three back post double crochet on the first double crochet of the next cluster, chain 3, three more back post double crochet on the next double crochet of the next cluster, just 1 second, I've got a snag all fixed. Chain 3, three back post double crochet on the first double crochet of the next cluster, chain 3, 3 back post double crochet on the first double crochet of the next cluster, chain 3, and then 3 back post double crochet on the first double crochet of the next cluster. Chain 3, three back post double crochet on the first double crochet of the next cluster, chain 3, and 3 back post double crochet on the first double crochet of the next cluster. And I grab 2 of them. Just 1 second. There we go. And occasionally that will happen. You'll grab 2 instead of 1. Chain 3. And we're at our last cluster, so 3 back post double crochet on the first double crochet of the cluster. There's 1, 2, and 3. Yarn over and find your turning chain. Hold on. There we go. Find your turning chain. And you're going to double crochet into the top loop of your turning chain. Yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, and chain 3. Okay, so we have 3 rows, 1, 2, and that makes 3. Continue on till you get to 8 rows, and I'll meet you there. And then I'll show you how to finish off the project. So I'll be back in just a few seconds for you, and it'll be a couple minutes for me. So 5 more rows, unless you want it longer or you want it shorter. Either way, I'll be back in just a few minutes or seconds for you. Now we will do our final row of the cowl and seam up the side. So we've done our chain 3, and now we will yarn over, skip this first space here, and double crochet into the first double crochet here, and double crochet into the next, and each double crochet across. We do not chain as we did the rows below, so we continue double crocheting across. skipping over the chain 3s and double crocheting into the next first double crochet of the next cluster, and each double crochet of that cluster, skipping over the 3 chains and double crocheting into the first double crochet of the next cluster, and each double crochet of that cluster, skipping over the chain 3 and double crocheting into the first double crochet of the next cluster, and double crocheting into each of the 3 double crochets of the next cluster, skipping over the chain 3, double crocheting into the first double crochet of the next cluster in each of the 3 double crochets, skipping over the chain 3, double crocheting into each of the next 3 double crochets of the cluster, skipping over the chain 3 and double crocheting 1 double crochet in each of the double crochet of the next cluster, skipping over the chain 3 and double crocheting 1 double crochet into each double crochet of the cluster, skipping over the chain 3 and 1 double crochet into each double crochet of the cluster, skipping over the chain 3 and placing 1 double crochet in each double crochet of the cluster, skipping over the chain 3 and placing 1 double crochet in each double crochet of the cluster, skipping over the chain 3 and placing 1 double crochet in each of the double crochets of the cluster, skip over the chain 3 and place 1 double crochet in each of the double crochets of the cluster, skipping over the chain 3 and placing 1 double crochet in each of the double crochet of the cluster, skipping over the chain 3 and placing 1 double crochet in each of the double crochets of the cluster, skipping over the chain 3, oops, if your yarn doesn't slip off, skipping over the chain 3 and placing 1 double crochet in each of the double crochet of the cluster, skipping over the chain 3 and placing 1 double crochet in each of the double crochets of the cluster, skipping over the chain 3 and placing 1 double crochet in each of the double crochet cluster, skipping over the chain 3 and placing 1 double crochet in each of the chain 3 cluster, and then finding the top of your turning chain, which would be right there, and placing a double crochet there. Now there is the top. Doesn't it look beautiful? I just love these colors together. Okay, so now we'll bring it all together. Find the top of your turning chain here, which would be 1, 2, 3, and slip stitch that together, or just you can just pull it through like that. And then just pretty much pair it up. And then what I did from there is just make sure I grab both of the V's and find both of the V's on the other side, match them up, pull them through, and slip stitch them all the way down. Go to the next, and slip stitch them down. And you do that all the way down. Oops. Sorry, trying to keep it in frame and do that. Oh, there we go. Trying to see around the camera. Very easy when your yarn doesn't split. But now if you prefer to single crochet or sew it up with a needle and thread, you're more than welcome to do whichever version is easier for you, or you prefer to do it it's a little bit easier when you don't have a camera in front of you to do this, but that is how it will wind up looking there. And I will bring the other one in to show you the finished seam. There's the finished seam. So if you enjoyed this, please leave a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Leave a comment on which version you decided to make. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, I'd love to see your pictures of your finished cowls. You can feel free to tag me. And keep an eye out for some other patterns that are coming out soon. And until we see each other again, you have an amazing day.